You ever hear a simple ad on the radio, for some local shop, and just kind of let it wash over you? Well, believe it or not, even the simplest commercials are often hiding this really powerful psychological formula, a kind of secret blueprint designed to turn you from just a listener into a customer. So let's dive in and see exactly how they do it. So, what is this hidden formula? How does a quick ad for a little gift shop called Precious Collections actually manage to get your attention and, work? We're going to break it all down, and the key is a classic marketing tool that's been hiding in plain sight for, wow, over 100 years. All right, so the formula is called ADA. It's a super simple four-step model. First, they have to grab your attention. Then, once they have it, they build your interest. From there, they work on creating desire. And finally, they push you toward action. So let's use this ADA framework to see exactly how Precious Collections put their ad together. Okay, first up, attention. In a world with a million distractions, this is probably the hardest and most important step. I mean, if you can't get someone to listen for just the first few seconds, the rest of the ad is completely pointless. So how did they pull it off? They kick things off with a question, not a statement, a direct question that speaks to a problem we've all had. I mean, who hasn't struggled to find the perfect gift, right? By asking this, they instantly make you the main character. You're already hooked. But it's not just the words. Think about the vibe in those first few seconds. The ad uses this upbeat, trendy music, and the voice has this really excited, inviting tone. And right after that relatable question, they hit you with a super simple, confident promise. Look no further. In just a moment, they've grabbed your attention and told you they're the solution. Okay, so they've got your attention. Awesome. But man, they can lose it just as fast. The very next step is to build real, genuine interest by showing you exactly how they're going to solve your gift-giving problem. Let's see how they do it. So they immediately launch into this rapid-fire list of everything they sell. And notice the sheer variety here. Baby stuff, women's clothes, men's fashion, watches, perfumes. They're casting a really wide net, trying to hook as many different people as possible. You might not care about baby accessories, but hey, stunning watches might just catch your ear. And then they follow up that list with a really simple but super powerful phrase. We have it all. I mean, that little sentence just sums up their entire pitch. It screams convenience and variety. Why bother going to 5 different stores when you can just go to one, right? It's a brilliant little trick to hold on to your interest. So here's the really clever part. They make all that variety feel personal to you. They specifically mention things like Valentine's Day and anniversaries, and they call out men, women, and babies. This strategy makes you, the listener, immediately think, oh, they've got something for me, or hey, this would be perfect for that anniversary coming up. It turns a generic store into your specific solution. Now, we get to the real magic trick. How do you turn someone who's just kind of interested into someone who actively wants what you're selling? This is the desire phase, and it's all about building trust and making an emotional connection. And here's how they do it. They use one of the oldest, most effective lines in the book. But don't just take our word for it. The second you hear a business say that, you know what's coming, right? Social proof. They're about to let other people tell you how great they are, which instantly makes them way more believable. The first testimonial is from Sarah, and this is no accident. She brings it back to that perfect gift idea from the beginning, but she adds something absolutely crucial. The quality is amazing. This is meant to squash that little voice in your head that's worried about buying junk. Sarah's here to tell you, nope, this stuff is good. Next up, we've got James. His testimonial is aimed right at the guys in the audience, proving they really do have men's fashion. But listen to that key phrase, everyone keeps complimenting me on. See, this isn't just about a watch anymore. It's about getting noticed, about social status. He's not just buying a thing, he's buying compliments. That's what creates desire. And finally, there's Brenda. She represents a super specific and really valuable customer, the new mom. Her testimonial hits 2 huge points. First, cutest baby clothes, which is all about emotion, and second, affordable prices, which is all about logic. For any parent on a budget, that is an incredibly powerful 1-2 punch. So, when you lay it all out, you really see the genius of their strategy. These aren't just random happy customers they picked. Each testimonial is like a surgical strike, aimed at a completely different target audience and highlighting a different reason to buy. Together, they create this really strong feeling of desire across a whole bunch of different people. It's just incredibly efficient marketing. So, they've got your attention, they've built your interest, and they've created desire. Now for the final and most critical step, action. An ad is a total failure if the listener is left wondering, okay, so what do I do now? Precious Collections makes it crystal clear. First, the physical address. And look at how ridiculously specific this is. It's not just a street name, they give you the building, the entrance, and a landmark nearby. They are removing every possible bit of friction. You know exactly where to go, no excuses. And what if you can't just drop by? No problem. They give you 2 different phone numbers. This gives you options. It puts you in control. It makes getting in touch with them feel super easy and accessible, whether you just have a question or you want to order right then. It's a simple move, but it makes sure a potential customer doesn't just drift away. And they close it out with this fantastic tagline. It's like the emotional cherry on top. It connects the act of buying their stuff with this great feeling of self-worth. It's not just shopping anymore, it's an act of self-care. Because you deserve the best is such a powerful final thought to leave you with. So there you have it. Attention, interest, desire, action. A simple 4-step formula that turns a regular local ad into a really effective piece of marketing. So the next time you see or hear an ad, don't just let it happen. Try to break it down. See if you can spot the AIDA formula at work. You'll be pretty surprised how often you find it.